this question asks, what is the major product of this reaction? So it's a fairly straightforward kind of predict the product question. There's kind of two steps to this. There's step 1, excess Br2 in NaOH, and then 2, H3O+. So kind of the first thing to do is take a look at the starting material. It's a ketone, and also think about the reagents. Notice the presence of the Br2. So that tells us a lot. In this reaction, we're going to have alpha halogenation. So our ketone's got 2 alpha protons, and we have Br2 that we'll use to kind of brominate that alpha position. The next key thing to notice is, are we under acidic conditions or basic conditions? And we can see right off the bat, we have NaOH in step number 1. So that's really important because we know 3 kind of alpha halogenation reactions that we generally talk about, and only one of them occurs under basic conditions, and that's the haloform reaction. So let's kind of take a look at what's happening here. We have our alpha protons, and we have our NaOH and Br2. In this case, we do not have a terminal methyl group. So that's important because it means we're not going to be making a carboxylic acid as our final product. Only with a terminal methyl, for example, if you had this molecule, would you be able to kind of convert this molecule into a carboxylic acid? So this one, we could use these same reagents and make a carboxylic acid as our major product. Okay, but in our reaction, we only have 2 alpha protons. So this reaction will kind of brominate until it can't brominate anymore. So we will add 2 bromine atoms to that alpha position by removing both of those hydrogens. And that's kind of where the reaction will stop. Because of the presence of kind of this last methyl right here, we can't make CBr3, and therefore we cannot kick off that kind of alpha carbon as a leaving group. Only if it was terminal where we had a CH3 would that really efficiently work. So we can cross off answer choice 5 because we know we don't have the terminal methyl. And we can cross off answer choice 1 because answer choice 1 leaves behind an acidic proton. This proton would be even more acidic than in the original molecule because of the presence of the bromine. The bromine would inductively pull electron density away from the conjugate base that we could draw for this. And that would mean that that alpha proton is even more acidic than from the original molecule. Answer choices 2 and 4 are really just kind of throwaway choices to some extent because we have here added a carbon to the molecule, which doesn't occur with this reaction. And over here, we've kind of done like a EAS reaction, but it's not really EAS because we've got basic conditions. In EAS, the benzene ring would need to react with a strong electrophile in order to add that bromine meta. So the answer to this question is choice 3, which is C.